Hey guys, Breachy here. Today's video is just going to be on a little working that I was doing. Well, not a little working, it was kind of a big working. But I was actually getting ready to put everything away and to bury the remainder of everything. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to make a little video. It'll be really good, just kind of informative, let you know, what I was doing, what I was using, why I was using it. And then the actual, of course, the ritual itself, what it's for. So this ritual, I consider it's kind of like a serendipity spell. If you want to call it a love spell, sure, let's call it a love spell, but it's not. And the reason why is because I think of when I think of love spells as like you are now forcing is a bad word, but I think of it as you are kind of forcing two people together. Now, not everybody is meant to be together. Not everybody is a good fit. And so this is kind of why this is my own little working that I created, my own little thing. And so because I don't necessarily believe in love spells. It's not that I don't believe them. It's just that I don't work that way. Being a person that I know that not everybody is meant to be together, I'm not going to force that issue. And I don't ever want to put somebody in a position where they're going to be with a toxic person that they maybe don't realize now. That's why I have this. I really like this. So this was something that I wasn't even asked to do this. I just did it because the person that I know was kind of struggling. And, she was into somebody or is into somebody. Oh God, I shouldn't even say guy or girl. Damn it. Okay. So I already said it, but I don't care. They are into somebody who they're pretty sure likes them, but it's kind of like they almost feel like they're in limbo right now. So I decided to take it upon myself to do this little working for, well, her, but them. And so let's kind of get into everything that's on the table. So on the table, we do have, let's start with the easiest stuff first. We do have 5 tea light candles to represent the star. I also did have a candle in the middle right here. That's like the rest of the wick kind of down in there. And so obviously that has burned all the way down. I did have some stones. Like I said, I was getting ready to put everything away. So Tiger's Eye, clear quartz amethyst. I also have hematite. Now, I like hematite for things like this in the sense that, okay, I can break them up now because I'm done with my ritual. But so each one represents each person. Now, because this is kind of a major thing too, I put a lot of focus on here. I just don't cleanse them and use them. I put a lot of focus into this. So I put focus on one person and then focus on another person. And so it's separate. It's both very separate. And then at the end, when I am done with this, I'll do another little saying and then I will combine them. And so it's just to attract. And so that's why I said I like to do it in things like this. If you're going to attract something or you want something to come to you and you want to be a magnet for it, so to speak, perfect thing to do. I really feel it goes very well together. Okay, so then, yeah, all of those. I also did have Rondite on here. I really like the color. It was very soft feeling, or I shouldn't say soft feeling, but it had like a very soft kind of energy, a very nice mellow energy. So I like to use it on here. And then the red cloth, of course, to represent what we're going to do. So I have the apple. So I took my athame here, my lovely little athame, and I cut the apple in half. So I don't know if all that's in there, but you can see a nice little star in there. I did put some honey in there, so I poured a little bit of honey on there, and then rose petals and smashed the top. So one half of the apple is supposed to be, again, the one person, and the other half is supposed to be one person. So then you combine them, and then you do your little ritual. So after I dipped this in rainwater. That is dirty because I put lavender oil and a bunch of other stuff, and then sometimes I will dip my hands in here just to not necessarily re-clean them, but when I dip my hands in here and the water's here and I touch stuff, it's like cleansing that as well, before, during, and, you know, even after. Sometimes I'll just take it and just, you know, wipe what I'm doing. Very nice for cleansing. So I dip my blade in some of that, and this also has a little bit of attraction oil that I made. And then I go ahead, in the candle that's in the middle here, I use like these type of candles. So put both of their names on it, carve it in with this, put both of their names on it, and put it in the middle. Now I did kind of dig out another little hole right here, just so the candle sat perfectly and it wouldn't tip over. Now when I do big workings like this, where I know the candle's going to take forever to burn down, I literally sit here the entire time and do my working, and I will meditate. Afterwards, I'll do some stuff. What did I do after I was done? I ground up some dragon blood, because it was all the chunks. And so I pretty much just stay here in this room. Like I said, sometimes I'll like lay on the floor and meditate. It just depends on what I want to do, but I definitely keep an eye on the candle, but I keep my intention, because I don't want to leave. I don't want to mess anything up. So I stay here. I stay as close to this as possible, with the same mindset. So, okay. So once you put that on top, you put the candle inside. Then, I have, put intention in all of the herbs that I used. I did use, we'll kind of go through some stuff. So I do have some salt in here. Now, the salt is for protection. Again, like I said, not everybody is meant to be with, you know, everybody. And I don't want a toxic or negative person coming into their life and it being caused by me. So the salt is there to protect both of these people from negative aspects about each other. Like I said, if they're not meant to be, they're not going to be together. That's exactly what this, if they're not meant to be, if they're not a good fit for each other, it's not going to work. And that's just based off of what I believe. And to each their own. If that's not what you believe, you know, that's fine. That's just me and how I work, especially with things like love spells or things like that. So yes, the salt. And then we also have more rose petals here that are sprinkled around. Again, intention is put on them before they are laid out. On top of that, I also have some ash. Now, I use ash as a way to kind of bring up, so create this happening, create this relationship out of the ashes. So think of it like a phoenix. Okay, a phoenix is a mythical bird. They die and they are reborn in ash. So so they leave everything behind. They're starting a new beginning. So that's the same. These people, I want them to start a new beginning with each other. That's why I'm using the ash. And then I did also put on some dragon's blood resin in there. I used it for sexuality. I don't want to get like dirty with you, but I did use it for sexuality. So again, I mean, that was kind of all I did. And then, you know, my little ritual, my sayings, you know, before, again, meditated afterwards, and that was kind of it. I did dragon blood incenses right there. I didn't mention that. So yeah, that was just a little working I did. I kind of wanted to, you know, show you guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down there and I'll get back to you, okay? Hope you guys have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.